Live on the river. Little creek. Left my shoes behind. This was not like this not that long ago, so all this sand came rushing in here in a recent flood. So I almost went down like probably to my knees in quicksand. It was scary. Found a cool flat rock. I just love flat rocks. Or big rocks, little rocks, tiny rocks, all kinds of rocks. Each one's a little planet. The one thing that I noticed right away out here is the silence. Besides the guy blasting his stereo down there, that wasn't happening a little bit ago. It's like completely silent. All you hear is the buzz of nature, not the buzz of humans. It's something that I resistantly integrate into my life. The buzz of humanity, the industrial complex, capitalism at its finest, sucking the earth of resources. It's okay. It's all an evolution. It's all going to come back into homeostasis. I believe that. This is a cool little spot right there. If I felt like swimming across that, I saw a snake earlier, so I'm definitely not getting in the water. All this beautiful nature out here, and somebody left their big gulp. You see it across the... Way to point out the negative. There's a big gulp over there. Anyways, who cares? So beautiful out here. Yeah. See if we can get this. Oh, that didn't work. Hey, I'm coming back. There we go. Oh. Welcome to Earth, beautiful souls. You know, I've been, so I'm away from my normal patterns, highly suggested. You know what I feel in my mind, and maybe you can relate, when I'm wrapping up work, or even when I'm doing work, because I work remote, my mind's always jumping to the next thing, to the next thing. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? You're not doing enough. I'm putting myself on a hamster wheel. You know, trying to make money online. Not trying to build a business online is rather difficult. It would actually be easier just to sell light bulbs and pliers at a hardware store or something. But if it was super easy, everybody would do it. I'm really grateful that I can be aware of the effect that my mind is having on me and find a way to get back to baseline here. Get back to the beauty of this earth. Let's pull this up just a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kind of look like I'm on a beach, which I am, I guess. But like a public beach or something. This is my second day down in Arizona. It's really beautiful down here. It feels lighter, less connections, although I'm longing for connections. I have to keep bringing it back to the breath. Turn inward. My mind keeps flipping back and forth between like peace and like major accomplishments in evolution and personal development. Peace and major evolution and transformation and personal development. I wonder if you can relate. On the one hand, I'm good. I have everything I ever needed. I found peace, love, abundance, lacking fear. That's what I'm lacking, fear. Nervousness, self-consciousness, I lost all of it. So why do I need anything else? What's the difference between a small life and a big life? They're really the same. It's whatever you want to do. I guess I want it all. I want both. You probably don't know what you want. Casey, you probably don't know what you want. Dang, that thing just started up like an alarm clock. 7 o'clock. Maybe it's telling me to go home, get some dinner. Kind of like locusts back at home, but not locusts. That was crazy and loud. I can hear them going down there now. They're like passing a message. So the thought between peace and radical, insane evolution and transformation, I guess what just came to me from the great beyond was that you don't have to have one or the other. That this is a reset. This is a recharge. This is a recentering coming out in nature, taking a pause, finding silence, breathing fresh air, finding new environments, really getting dirty with the sand and the dirt. Yesterday I fell in a big puddle of mud. It was fun. Right down a hill, slid. Poof. It was good. Play with big rocks. And then when you're charged up and you got a good baseline, then you can go back and help evolve the world, raise consciousness, teach people how to expand their minds, teach people wise understanding, right effort. This is right effort. That's exactly what this is. This is right effort. It's knowing when to pause, knowing when to pull your energy back, knowing when you need to recharge, when you need to get a different perspective. And then you go and do the things. So what I'm down here for really is to get some perspective on what are the things. Is it coaching? I will continue down that path. Is it YouTube? I will continue down that path. Where I get off track is the consumption of media. I watch YouTube barely, just to get ideas and to be inspired by other creators. But I do read books, and I listen to audiobooks a lot. I think that's confusing me. Like, gets me going on different tracks, and I really need to pull back on that and just be with my own thoughts, be with my own knowing, connect to my divine guides, my power, be guided by the divine and not books and things that I think I need for intellectual purposes. Just for a season, just for a time, I just feel like that is where I'm at, is like, I consume and then I try to regurgitate and teach from that instead of just teaching from my deep knowing. Because before there was books, people were just tapped in, to the deep wisdom that is inherent in the ether, in these trees, in this sand, in the air. There's wisdom in the air. There's wisdom in the stream. There's wisdom in the bugs. But you got to be tuned into it. The other day, I went to this mindful nature meditation, I would call it. Forest bathing is what she calls it. And we tuned into these lilies that were growing next to a barn. She called them ditch lilies. And the wisdom in those lilies was speaking to us. They start out coming out of the ground, coming out of this bulb. And then it's green and it's rough. And it's just leaves and it's not very pretty. And it persists. And it's fed by the sun and nature and water, and it doesn't do much to grow. And it grows really long, and then this thing on the end starts coming out, like more delicate things start coming out, and then it opens up, and then more delicate things come out. These little pistils come out, and then the most delicate, finest thing at the end is the pollen on it, like the slight dusting of pollen. So this beautiful thing started out, and it's just like life, when we follow the path of life, when we float down the stream of life, when we tune into the universe, then we continually are refined. When we face our fears, when we walk through our limitations, we're continually refined, and our character is refined. until we're just light dusted pollen. I was thinking about it as in our yoga practice as well. We come out pretty rough out the gate, you know, and after 20 classes, you're markedly better. After 100 classes, or after 100 practices, 300 practices, 500 practices, you know, you're so in tune with your body. It makes me cry because I've been so out of tune with myself in my life, so out of tune. So I had no identity, no connection to my body, all consumption, all trying to feel good with outside sources, and never really in tune with the beauty and sacredness of this place that we live on a daily basis. So to be there, and am I there all the time? No. But I am there right now, and I'm glad you're with me. There's beauty everywhere. You just have to tune into it, tune into the joy. Tune into your breath. Tune into the sounds and the silence. Your heartbeat. Feel a rock today, like a little planet. Alright, I'm gonna go hike around. I love you, I'll see you in the next video.